Hi, to set up your Poco X7 Pro, firstly turn on the phone and now tap this arrow to go next. Here you need to choose your language and after that just tap blue button next and choose your region. Then it would be set in region and after that we need to agree with terms and conditions. So if you want to, you can read them if you tap on privacy policy and then put a check mark that you have read and agreed to the user agreement and privacy policy. Now we can set up this phone using another device, so we can transfer data from old device, or if you wanna set it up like a brand new device, then you can skip this step and choose to not transfer any data. And at this point, let's insert SIM card. So to open SIM slot, I'm gonna take this tool, which is called ejector, and by the way, it goes in a conflict with the device. But if you lost it, don't worry, this is really cheap tool, you can find it almost everywhere. Or instead of this one, you can use pin and needle, but be careful because you may damage this SIM slot. Now let's take a look at the bottom of the phone. Here you would see the SIM tray and little hole in it. So to open it, just place your ejector in this hole, slightly press till this slot will pop up like that, and now take it out using your nails or ejector. So let me take it out and let me show you how it looks. So we actually got here a space for the first SIM card. You can see it right here, this marking SIM 1. And if you flip it, you'll see space for the second SIM card. So it actually doesn't matter where you place your first SIM card if you are planning to insert only one. So just choose any space and then make sure that those rounded corners on SIM card and in the SIM tray matches and simply put it in this slot, slightly press till it would be secured and won't fall out. And now we will need to simply put it back in the phone, so make sure that this hole is looking upwards and place it back like that and close the tray completely. After that, it will immediately find your SIM card and you'll need to connect to your Wi-Fi network if you want to. So let me do it quickly. Let me enter my Wi-Fi's password and tap this button connect. Great, now we are connected, so let's go next. And now it is getting the phone ready, so we are just waiting. So here you can see that I need to draw my pattern. That is because I factory reset this phone using recovery mode. So I just did it and now I need to enter my pattern because I didn't factory reset it through settings, I did it via recovery mode. So I need to confirm my pattern or use Google account instead, but I'm gonna confirm pattern. Now it is checking info again. So at this point, sign in your Google account, enter your email or phone number, then tap next, enter password, and you'll be signed in. So let me do it quickly and get back to you. So after you signed in, you'll need to choose who will be using this phone, you or your child, and then tap next. And here tap I agree with terms of service. And now it is loading again and getting account info. So yep, we can choose whether we want to copy apps and data from previous phone, from our old phone, or we can tap next and or choose don't copy. So if you tap next, then you would need to choose a backup below. So if you did backup on your old phone, you would see this information here. And if you don't want to transfer any apps and data, just choose don't restore. And now we need to set screen lock. So we can do it also later in settings, so let's skip this step. And here you can enable or disable some of the permissions such as use location, allow scanning, send usage and diagnostic data. I'm gonna disable this one and then tap accept. And here you can turn on backup if you don't want to lose your data in the future. And now simply choose your browser and search engine. So as for browser, I'm gonna pick Google Chrome, set it as default. And as for search engine, I'm gonna choose Google. And now tap to continue the setup. So here I'm gonna agree to turn on nearby find feature. And also in this phone we got personal AI assistant, which is called Gemini. So you can read information about this assistant and choose to turn it on or not. And now let's also change how text displays additionally. So I'm gonna switch to Mi Sans font. Here I'm gonna make it larger and make it bold. And now let me save the changes. And yep, let's tap next and wait a bit again. So here we can enable or disable some of the basic settings. For example, from here I want to disable personalized ads. To simply turn off ads on this phone and then tap next. If you setting up this phone for your child, you can turn on parental controls, or if not, then just tap next. And I'm gonna switch to Mi Sans font settings, and now we need to choose default launcher. So I prefer with app drawer. For me it is more comfortable and stylish, so let's just leave it that way. And we are almost done, so let's wait a couple more seconds till it would be loading. And now we can also get those recommended apps, then tap next and choose system navigation mode, so either full screen gestures, and by the way you can view tutorial how to use navigation gestures, or you can switch to buttons. Old-fashioned style, I like it, I'm gonna leave buttons. And now it is just preparing system, so we are waiting. And that's it, setup is complete, so just tap continue. And now you should see your home screen, and just give your phone a couple of minutes to load because it could lag, like in my case. And we just finished setting up this device. So if you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like and comment. And I wish you all the best. Bye bye.